I really like this experience because it's quite a unique experience because a lot of countries, different religions, different cultures meet together and they have an opportunity to work with each other. And I think that it's very good for young people because you can learn different things that normally what you don't learn in school.
Absolutely amazing. Lots of light-hearted people, lots of kind and warm atmospheres here.
I met a lot of different people, all of them very nice, very gentle, especially the Lithuanian ones.
You can see our students not only studying about the main topic, but you can see them living an experience. It's impressive to see students from so many different countries becoming friends, becoming familiar.
I have learned a lot about bullying this week because I've never thought that bullying can happen in different ways, so many ways.
Our topic is bullying, and every single one of our groups took on a different aspect of bullying, and I really much like that.
So normally in our classrooms, they might teach us about bullying or social problems, but it's not the same as Erasmus. Erasmus lets us go to different places and actually meet the people who have been bullied, like the time we went to LLC. In LLC, we met people who got bullied and they told us their story, and probably that's the most touching part about this project.
And the 2 lectures that we have had with those people, they really opened my mind.
Probably this day, because we can see all of our works being presented, and I can appreciate every single one for putting in the work to make this amazing presentation. And you can see a lot of different ideas, different meanings, and I think that it's a very powerful message.
Bullying is something that I have experienced myself, but in another way. And I believed until this day that what I've been through was probably one of the hardest and worst kind of bullying. But at the same time, after this whole week, I've come to realize that it is not actually true. It's not like a race to which bullying is worse.
I learned that bullying can have a huge impact. When you are bullied, you remember it for the rest of your life. You don't remember what they said, you don't remember what they did. There was a quote on the and you only remember the way that they made you feel. So I think that's what I learned. The Italian who's staying at my place is very friendly. We talk a little bit, and I like her. She's very nice and sweet. I think we share different interests, but that's more interesting because you can learn more. And yeah, I like it.
The Lithuanian who hosted me is called Laurinas, and he was a very nice guy from the first moment in Spain. We already connected very well, and we made a good friendship.
And also, I'm really happy because I got to strengthen my friendship with the girl that is hosting me. And I would have said, but I do like Lithuania as a country, even though the weather is not that good.
Being hosted by the Lithuanian team, it's been a great experience because you can imagine that you can go to another country so far from my home and being embraced in this way.
When I first met the Lithuanians, the Italians and the Spanish people, we may have cultural differences, but we all had the same experience. Our Lithuanian host was very kind, very sweet, and they took us to tons of places.
And so Lithuania as a country was a grateful surprise for me, because I expected it to be much more, I don't know, gray or sad, but it's just the opposite.
I personally love being hosted by Urte. Her family is so nice, and they really treated me like they have been known me for such a long time, even though we'd never met before apart from Italy, so like 3 months ago.
This country's nature, absolutely beautiful. When we first saw the Baltic Sea, I thought I was dreaming. It was like whole new landscape, whole new trees, and probably Nida. Nida is one of the most beautiful places I went through.
I really enjoyed the final moments that we had all together, because unfortunately this experience is coming to an end. So I really think that we'll end it on a good note.
Was probably the last one where we did all together, which was some games about filling up phrases.
My best moment would probably be the time we went to LLC with all the people. We went there to learn about bullying, and they made us do a project where we got together and they made a theater, and we could clap and change the plot line of the theater.
For me as a teacher, it's always very useful to go to other schools and see other methods, other ways of teaching, because it always makes me think about myself and my way of teaching.
So this kind of Erasmus learning or experience helps you build yourself as a person. So I think it's a very powerful tool, and I would recommend it to everybody.
When in your country, you're in a safe place. You're with your friends usually all day, and your teachers and your family, you know all of them, but it's just like a box. But with Erasmus, leaving the country and meeting Lithuanian people, Spanish people, Italian people, I figured out one thing. I actually don't know a lot of stuff just staying in Turkey. When I got out first, there might be a culture shock, but then after the shock, there comes the beauty.
So at the end of these days, you can not only think that the bullying is a bad thing, but you can be more close to feel what a person in this situation is feeling.